polished rice, non-polished rice, in those cases, that is malnourished, malnourished, they are less malnourished. Only polished, only non-polished rice, where, and even though vitamin E, you know very well, best source of vitamin E is that is this rice bran, best source, rice bran, that is this bran of the rice. And deficiency of the vitamin E creating the many problems among this younger generation. Many problems. So many problems are coming. So now non-polished rice is called that food habit. Lifestyle, food habit, and mindset. Three aspects are more important. To remove, my request to remove this malnourishment. Food habit. We have changed our food habit. Mr. Chief Sagar, two schemes he has mentioned about the government scheme, that Annaprasan and this Garbhadhan. And now that time, each and every type of this discussion going on along with that pregnant mother. So that Garbhadhan Annaprasan is still in existence in so many communities, even though I feel that 90% community that is in existence. So point is that save the children. I have requested to save the children, appealing to save the children. That means you also conduct some type of this research activity covering some district of the Maharashtra urban. I am malnourished. My point was that you are wearing this glass. This means that I is weak. Obesity. You are suffering due to diabetes. You are also malnourished. And you are saying that in India this problem is too acute. So point is that this is a relative word. Malnourishment is a relative word. Poverty is not region. Just I am telling you, in this slum area, you go to slum area, their morning would start from the biscuit. You see, from the biscuit. You know that biscuit? What the nutritious item having the biscuit? Thereafter this bread. You see that? In urban, in this non-slum area, morning start from some this nutritious item. But their morning start from biscuits, chai and other things. So this is a lifestyle, this is a food, this is mindset. They have changed. Yeah. So just now she had told that only 1 minute I have left. And giving my shubhkamna that further you be get the global award next year also, and other my colleagues who are here. So thank you. I am starting my work.
Good afternoon, friends. It's an honor and a privilege to be amongst you this afternoon for not just a roundtable discussion, but I think what will be an afternoon of enlightenment. We've received some very interesting points of view from government and from a private, incredible private organization. I have to confess that very often I am asked, why save the children? Why do I, as a celebrity, choose to be an ambassador for causes? And I find the question ridiculous. Because I think as people in the public eye, as people who have the privilege of having access to people's minds, hearts, and homes, it is not just our duty, but our responsibility. And I have to admit that it's been deeply humbling and gratifying to have joined hands and become a part of the family called Save the Children in India. And I'm very proud that I'm their first artist ambassador. There are many causes that need our attention. And sometimes, actually very often, many of us are torn about what cause we must attach ourselves to. a lot of people ask me, why environment and why children? And I always say, because they're deeply connected. Children, because they are our present and our future. Also because I think as adults, we are most responsible, should be most responsible to the needs, the security, the safety, and the future of our children. And also because it is these children who will govern the realities of our future. And what we do to our children today is what we are doing to our future. The environment, because, like Sir said just now, that there are many influencing factors in the health and the progress of children in the world. I think the first thing that impacts children is the environment. The quality of the air children breathe, the quality of water that children drink, the quality of food children eat, and then of course everything else follows. Before I continue, I would like to thank Dr. Nimi Dominic, Mr. Vijay Khirsagar, Mr. Annaswamy Vaidesh, and I would also like to thank Dr. A.N. Tripathi and my colleague and friend from STC, Thomas, for not just using this opportunity as a celebration of what Dr. Aparna Hegde has achieved through her initiative of Arman and the establishment of M. Mitra and the amazing work that M. Mitra has been able to achieve. But I would also like to thank them because I think today we are drawing attention to some very, very critical areas of children's rights and children's issues. But I think the wonderful thing about this afternoon is that all of us are going to go away a little better aware and deeply motivated and positive about the impact an individual voice can make, an individual decision can make. And that's really what I want to focus on in this talk today. At Save the Children, we are constantly working and focusing on improving the rights of children, whether it is children in street situations, children who are dealing with malnourishment, children who are dealing with child trafficking. Just the problems are many and they're terrifying. But I think what empowers even us at Save the Children, the people who are doing the statistics, who are formulating the reports, who are presenting government and people opportunities to make a difference through the knowledge that we provide them with, is the fact that individuals like Dr. Aparna Hegde are a reflection of initiative. People who are invested in well-being that goes beyond themselves and their own immediate life. People who have empathy, who are moved and troubled and angered by what they see around themselves. And that, combined with their knowledge and their professional experience, to go about finding solutions and impacting change. That is a celebration. And for all of us at Save the Children, it means a lot. You are really the wind beneath our wings. You empower all of us at Save the Children because you encourage us with the knowledge that when people become aware and when they combine their awareness with empathy, they can make a big difference. GSK, thank you so much for joining forces with Save the Children. I'm sure that we will do a lot of good work together. I don't want to keep you very long. You've had a long morning. You've heard such wonderful thoughts from everybody on the dais today. I just want to leave you with one thought, and in the hope that it's a thought that's not just limited to this afternoon, but expands to our actions and our choices well beyond this afternoon. I'm a big believer that with imagination and with technology and initiative, each one of us has a voice that can and will impact change. it is our duty to make a difference in the lives of children. And we must make it our moral responsibility to improve the lives of the children. Start with one child. I know you can do it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Your words really reflected the beautiful human being that you are, and for showing us how every issue of importance is actually connected to a child. And I'm positive all of us here are.
Can all of you come closer?
I request Ms. Mirza and the dignitaries to present the check to Dr. Aparna Hegde and her team.
Can the center please, everyone? Sir, sir. Sir, sir, center में देखिए please.
Yes, yes. May I request leadership team to kindly come, ma'am, please come. Khan. I think we can just shift to the please.
Mobile पीछे, mobile पीछे.
सब आ रहे हैं ना?
No.
We'll have to go further back then. Should some people come
Yeah,
to
some
the
people
front?
can come in the front down.
In the picture and clear, just take the front step. That's okay. We cover our face.
Got it?
Yes.
Can you see the...
Yes, yes, yes. थोड़ा पीछे. Yes, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. All of you, well done. I'm passing. We can't deposit that.
I can't see a problem and not want to fix it. I mean, it's really as simple as that. I think when you're brought up in an environment where you're encouraged to be a participative citizen of the world, you're encouraged to be aware and empathetic, you can't help but want to be a part of the solution. And I think, like I said in my opening comments while I was speaking, that we are privileged to be in the public eye, to have a role in society that not just is one that can entertain people or spread joy, but is one that can extend itself beyond that entertainment and actually seek to make a difference in society.
Thank you, ma'am. Second question is, what made you take the leap of faith from the industry of glamour to social service?
I'm still invested in the entertainment industry just as much as I am invested in social building and community service. I think they're both deeply intertwined. They're not independent entities, because I think even as a film producer, I chose to generate and create content that can help impact change, that can bring awareness, that can educate people. And it doesn't have to be a cause-driven film. It can be a film that drives many causes home.
So even my question is to Priya ma'am. Somehow you've managed to keep these two words interlinked. So what's the secret behind that?
Purpose. I think when you have a clearly defined purpose about what you want to do with your life, and I think I've identified my purpose as a communicator. I find that the coexistence of the many roles that I, carry out in life just integrate beautifully. They just, it's organic, it happens. I didn't go anywhere. I'm a film producer now. I direct stuff as well. I'm acting also in a movie this year. I did take a small break from being in front of the camera, but I was still in front of the camera, may not be in films, but was doing many other things that brought me right in front of the camera. I will be seen in the Dutt biopic early next year. I'm very excited about that film, and I'm sure before the year ends, I would have done a few more acting jobs, so your answer will be well satisfied.
Fans of your popular film, Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein, are eagerly waiting for a sequel. Your thoughts?
Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein has turned out to be one of the most, I think, in every actor's career, there's that one film that resonates an incredible amount of love. And I think Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein has done that for both Madhavan and me. And we're really humbled by the love that we continue to get for it. And I'm pretty certain that before we, get really old, we will definitely do a sequel. Or maybe sometime when we are very old, we will do a sequel. Because I don't believe we make enough love stories about older people. And they have every right to love, so you never know. But it's an exciting and an interesting thought. And I must admit that it's not one that we think of. It's something that we do think of as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions for these amazing people here on this dais?
Arman is a mitra, and it's recognized. When you look at the reasons mothers and children die, 3 delays responsible for that. First delay is in the community because they don't have access to information. If you look at numbers, most of the reasons for mortality, a huge percentage would be contributed by the fact that they do not have information about what to do, where to go, and what is the reason for mortality or morbidity and what care they should take. And IEC, for me, technology became a source of helping IEC. Right? Mitra is an IEC program, right? Information, education, and communication, right? That's what IEC stands for. And what the only problem with the grassroots traditional models is that they become really resource intensive. It's very difficult to go and knock on a door as frequently as women require information. And so technology really became a great source to be able to reach across a woman twice a week, literally, with information she needs at that particular point in time, right? And I'm extremely happy that he has Mitra on his mobile phone, and the kind of because it's very important to also understand IEC not just about medications to take or this care to take or that care to take. It's also about the fact that how the child is growing inside, education, exactly, all that she needs to know to ensure that the child gets a very good life.
Can I just add to that? I think one of the very interesting things that we recognized this afternoon was that, yes, there are many government programs that exist, but not enough people know about it, and I think that's the gap. And I appreciate the fact that the government counts on non-government organizations to spread the word about their programs, but it will be incredible and commendable if the existing programs find a way of reaching the grassroots and the communities, because we all know that if more people knew about the government programs that are in existence, we would be saving a lot more lives and improving the lives of a lot more people. So the problem is rooted in our ignorance, and we need to find ways to root out that ignorance. And like I said, technology, imagination, innovation combined with the power of using multimedia and bringing that message across to the people is going to be a significant part of improving the lives of children and women and healthcare in India.
We are on track.
Can we do something more informal? Thank you.
Save the Children is an incredible organization that has made great strides in bringing awareness and actively pursuing solutions connected to children's rights issues and children's problems across the globe. I'm really privileged to be Save the Children's first artist ambassador in India, and I'm very encouraged by the initiative that they show and the work that they do in improving the lives of children. Earlier this year, we launched a SOP, a standard operation program to help children in street situations. It's like a guideline to not just government but even private organizations and people who belong to civil society. So if you want to make a difference in the life of a child who is living in street situations or what we call a street child, you can actually refer to that standard operation procedure and learn from it and do things that will help the child and benefit the child. Yesterday was World International Children's Day, and we launched another new document that will be shared with governments across the country. It's called Stolen Childhood. It's an index report that helps governments understand what is the status of children in not just India but across the world. And it's really, really sad to see that India ranks 117 out of 172 countries, which means that the happiness index of children in India is very, very low. And happiness is not contributed just by material access or things that they need, but it starts from food, shelter, security, access to education, access to playgrounds, to be able to enjoy the full beauty of what childhood should be. And today's program has been very, very encouraging for me because I got to meet an amazing lady called Dr. Aparna Hegde, who has, who instituted a program called Arman, and she's actually launched something called M Mitra, which is an app. It's actually a service provided to women in marginalized society to help them through prenatal and postnatal care for children. So जब वो प्रेग्नेंट होती है तब से लेके जब तक उनका बच्चा होता है, पहले 4 साल तक उनको एक गाइडेंस मिलती है थ्रू अ वॉइस मैसेज रेगुलरली, जो तो उनके साथ कोई उनको अवेयरनेस देने के लिए, उनको शिक्षा देने के लिए और उनका साथी बनने के लिए एक टेक्नोलॉजी काम में आया है और बहुत बहुत फ़र्क पड़ा है महिलाओं के जीवन में इस ऐप से. सो और उनको हेल्थ इनोवेशन अवार्ड में पूरे दुनिया में जो हेल्थ इनोवेशन अवार्ड होता है वो 4 लोगों को मिलता है और 4 लोगों में से डॉक्टर अपर्णा हेगड़े एक हैं जिनको ये अवार्ड मिला है. सो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी एंड इंस्पायर्ड क्योंकि आई थिंक पीपल लाइक डॉक्टर अपर्णा हेगड़े टेल अस दैट you don't have to be a part of an organization or a part of government to impact change. You can be a citizen who's aware, who's empathetic, and you could be a professional in any field and choose to make a difference. It starts from initiative, and she's made such a big difference, and I'm so proud of her.
So being an ambassador, what sort of responsibility you're feeling right now, and what sort of initiative you personally will do for? I am, as an ambassador, I'm a communicator. I use the access that I have to people to communicate the various programs that Save the Children is running, to communicate the startling statistics that we study, investigate and have to report to people. But also, more than anything else, I'm a part of celebrating the success stories that we have through Save the Children.
Being the Indian citizen, what message you going to give to our Indian cricketer team? The match is going to come on 4th July. क्या मैसेज देना चाहिए हमारी इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम को जो 4th जुलाई को इंडिया पाकिस्तान का मैच जून?
I'd like to wish our Indian team all the very best. Play well and have fun.
जैसे अभी आपने टेक्स्ट पे कहा कि one lady was asked you about the Bollywood projects. तो आपने कहा एक पिक्चर है 2018 में, this is very special to you. संजय दत्त बायोपिक, उनकी रिलीज डेट फिक्स हो गई है 30 मार्च 2018. तो how much excited?
I'm very excited that the date for that biopic has been released and confirmed. And I was hoping it would release this year. We actually all were, but it's good to know that we have a firm date and that biopic will be releasing in March. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.